Okay, so yes, I have on my do-rag and my robe. I am not feeling well today, so I don't feel like putting on any makeup or clothes for that matter. So, yes, I'm laying in bed, and I was actually just thinking about this last night. So, I've been living in Washington for over a year now, and I miss my hairstylist in Ohio terribly. Like, as a person, I miss her, but as a stylist, she was phenomenal. Like, I, even in all the years I've lived in Ohio and I have gone through a series of like hairstylists, she was the best, hands down. Like, she just was great, and she was very talented, and she was very professional, and there was like nothing that she could do. Like, I have natural hair, and there was she would be like, let's do something today, and I was kind of like hesitant about it. It was something new, and it would come out and it would be like awesome. She's just that type of person where like she can just make it happen. I have not found that here in Washington, and I don't think I will. Like, she's kind of like on a level of her own. But I would like to find just a hairdresser in general. And I remember I've been doing my hair myself. Like, really, I've just been doing kind of like easy things like twist, and hopefully I'll get it long enough to where I can maybe do bantu knots. But for now, the twist will do. Yeah, so I am still looking for a hairstylist in, I guess, the outskirts of Seattle. I kind of don't want to go into Seattle, one, because the traffic's horrible. If anybody lives here knows it. It is just such, it's not bad to drive in Seattle, but getting into Seattle is horrible. So I don't want to have to drive at like 35, 45 minutes. You know, it sounds terrible, but it's true. And then I don't know. I guess I still need to like test the rains to see. I just need to go out. The last time I actually did this, I ended up, well, the first week, first month, couple of months I was here, I was like, I'm gonna get my hair cut because my hair was a lot shorter than it was now, and I didn't want it to turn into like this afro. And there's nothing wrong with an afro. Like, I love the afro. Mine, when it's out and it's picked out, it looks like Sherman Clump, and that is not cute. So I was trying to get someone to kind of like bring it down a notch, and I like went online and looked in the area that I live in, and this place got this particular like hairstyles place got really good reviews. Now I don't know if those reviews were planted because, well, we'll get to that in a minute. But it was like all black owned. It was like, they knew how to do natural hairstyles. They had barbers. I mean, it just seemed like on paper it was like looked really like it could be a good fit for me. So I was like, okay. So I called them, made an appointment. They were like, we're gonna have an appointment with, let's say his name was Chris. You're gonna have an appointment with Chris at 11:30. Okay. Go to this place. I walk in and it's almost damn near empty. It was early in the morning. Well, 11:30 is not that early, so I don't know. I get there and I think maybe she was a hairstylist herself, and she was working on some other lady's hair. And I said, I'm here for Chris at 11:30, and she's like, okay. Did you call him? And I just thought that was a really like, why would I call him? Like, shouldn't he be here already? Like, I don't even know this person. I've never met this person in my life. I actually called the shop and you guys set it up with Chris. So she wasn't rude about it, but she just was like, did you call him? I was like, no, because I've never had to call a hairstylist in my life for an appointment that was already planned. Like, so anyways, I sat down and she's like, okay, well, I think if I remember this, I think she was like, okay, well, let me call him. And so I think she did. And then she's like, oh, he'll be here in a few minutes. Now, if the time was like 11, no, if the time was like 11 and my appointment was at 11:30, she's like, he'll be here in like 10, 20 minutes. So 11:10 turned into 11:15, 11:15 turned to 11:20, 11:20 turned to 11:30. 11:35 came. Now, I was actually involved in a text conversation with my family at this time because I was like, I think I'm going to leave. And the reason why is because this person's not even here. They're not even close to being here. I don't like my time being wasted. Like, I am a fairly patient person. If it's one thing, if I saw him in there and he was working on someone else's, if he physically was in the store or physically in the barbershop, I would have been like, oh, it's fine. People get backed up. It's fine. It wasn't his ass wasn't even there. Like it's 11:35 and you're still not here. So I think I was, I was texting my family. I was like, I'm going to leave in approximately 5 minutes because I'm not wasting another minute on someone that I've never met. And two, if you can't be on time, why would I trust you with like my hair? Like, I don't know, like the two may not be even be related, but that's my thought process. I just feel like the moment you show me that you're late, then I just am kind of like done with you. And I'm not even a timely person, mind you. Like, I mean, I'm on time for my job. I'm on time to like meet my friends and stuff, but like, this is your job. Like, I just feel like it's kind of unprofessional. So I was sitting there and then like, I think oh, that's what it was. Okay. So I was sitting there and then I guess the stylist noticed that this dude was like not here. That's when she was like, "Did you call him?" To which the lady in the seat who was getting her hair done, she was like, "Why would she have to call her if she already has an appointment?" And I was like, "Thank you. That's exactly right. Like, why would I have to call somebody if the appointment's already made and his ass knows to be here? Like, why do I have to prompt you to like do your job?" So the lady in the seat was absolutely right. I was like, "No, I didn't call him because like she said, we're supposed to have an appointment." So I gave him approximately like 2 more minutes. And then, cause I always, it's like one of those things, like, I don't want to be like, I don't even think I was being rude, but at the same time, I don't think I necessarily I just want things to go, I just want things to go, you know, I just don't want them to go nicely. I can't think of the right word, but I was just like, fuck it. He wasn't there. It was going on 11:45 and he's late. And I was just like, I'm not wasting another time. And I said it to the stylist. I was like, I'm not wasting any more time. I gotta go. And she was nice about it. She was like, okay, have a nice day. But I don't know. Like, I just don't like that and I've had that experience before where like hairstylists cannot get it together. Like they're late for whatever reason. And you're just sitting there, like no explanation, like no call. And I've had to let them go too. Even before the stylist that was in Ohio that I loved, I had one previous to her who she also was great. Her issue was that she would like, yeah, she was late. Like towards the end of our professional relationship, or whatever, she was like increasingly late. And then when she did do my hair, it ended up looking like a hot mess. And I was just like, I'm done. Like, I don't know what she was going through. And I'm not blaming her, but she just clearly was like, she was not in it that day. And I just was over it. And I was like, my hair looks like a mess. So I had to let her go too. And the only reason I'm not with my other hairstylist in Ohio is because I moved. I wish she would have moved with me. I cannot tell you how great she was. Like, she was just like the perfect professional. She was really funny. She actually knew what she was doing. She was like a stylist. She was a colorist. Like, and that's another thing. That's all, like, I feel like I could kind of get away with doing my own hair, but I would really I love changing my hair color. She always made me like this. I prefer to be ginger actually, but not right now because I have no one to dye my hair. So this is the struggles of moving to a new city, is finding someone who's competent, who's professional to like do your hair. So I don't know. Like I said, I usually make these videos for myself as like rants to myself. But if anyone happens to be living, it happens to be in the Seattle, like Federal Way, Auburn area, and you know someone who's really, really good, who works with natural hair, because that's what I have, please recommend them to me. Yes, I do prefer that they actually know what they're doing. I don't mean to sound that it's like insulting, but I think we all have had that experience of like someone who they may be like a great hairstylist, but I'm not in a place to deal with like lateness or like unprofessionalism or like loud ass coworkers having inappropriate ass conversations. Trust me, I work in an area where there's a lot. I mean, I guess we all work in an area with a lot of people. I have a camaraderie with my own friends at work, but there are certain things you talk about with them in front of people, and there's certain things you're not. And I don't like when people can't differentiate the two. I don't want to hear who you did last night and where you did it at. And I sound like such an old person. I can't believe I'm talking like this, but it's true. Like some things I'm just like, why do I need to know this as you're doing my hair? Anyways, okay, so there's that. And everyone have a great day. Okay, bye.